is that my peak, Leigh, is that I was craving grocery store sushi. Why does my phone keep insisting that I am doing a thumbs up? Are we going to have to hang up the FaceTime call?
Non-stop bubble emoticon thumbs up on really Jamie's visual on FaceTime now.
When I have to say that I am feeling the least thumbs up. I'm afraid to even put my hands in the shot. I'm actually going to move them out of the shot.
Hey, welcome to the 50th episode. We're here with Leigh Ellickson, your original host for all 50 episodes, and our brand new, improved, upgraded, and beautiful hot host, Jamie Green.
Wow, you came at that hot. Are you feeling good?
I guess. I haven't spoken truly
all day.
That's
kind of a good feeling, right?
Yeah, I went a big time talking yesterday, and then I took a big long break today, and now I'm feeling talkable.
Oh, so you charged up?
Yeah, I charged up.
I kind of
had a really bad night's sleep last night, but I feel fine.
Yeah, same.
Really? I don't hear that from you a lot.
Do you hear that? Did you hear that? Yeah.
I heard that.
That is sort of the reason I didn't get a very restful night's sleep last night.
Vicky Wiki serenading you?
He was doing a breakfast party at 3 a.m., 5 a.m., and 7 a.m. as well.
Honey, that's too early.
Yeah, he's been doing that the last couple nights, so.
We are going to start with our original protocol from the first ever maybe episode, our recipe, which would be peaks and pits. We're going to have Jamie Green go first with peaks first. Though that's not our original recipe. It's what has to be done today.
When push comes to shove, when you step back and crunch the numbers, bird's eye view, 360 degrees, today we're gonna have to be doing peaks first because I can't do pits right now. Okay? It's just gonna be stupid if I do my pits now. It's gonna last too long. So my peaks is that I was craving grocery store sushi, and I went to the grocery store and I got sushi and I just ate it.
Do you have a preferred roll that you like to get, or do you go in and you shop around?
Yeah, thanks for asking, Leigh. Today I was feeling like I wanted to do nigiri, fish over rice. Sort of raw fish over rice, and then on the side they were able to do some little chopped up California roll. You know when the California roll has the little chopped up crab? Mm-hmm. It's not like the stick, it's chopped up.
Yeah.
Mini little sticks of crab, coated in raw salmon and tuna as well.
Okay.
So it's a little combo meal. I was doing big globs of wasabi.
Do you put it on or in your soy sauce?
On this time. Normally I put it in soy sauce. That's a great question. Thanks for asking. Thanks.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Any ginger, pickled ginger pieces?
Yeah, I'm doing pickled ginger in between every 4 pieces. Wonderful. There's 11 pieces.
Really admire the people who do eat the pickled ginger.
You don't like that?
I do like that. When someone is leaving their mound of pickled ginger as the only thing on their plate, I'm like, why'd you come here?
Do you offer to eat it for them?
I do sometimes just reach over and grab some without asking. That's the kind of respect I have.
Well, yeah, because it's if it's there, you have to be an opportunist, and it's fair game. Ginger's good for you, right?
It's great for you. I'm having lemon ginger tea right now.
As you know, that is a little tough for my esophagus, but I know it's good for most normal people.
Right. You're special.
I am special, and as I had spoken in our 60 seconds of scrapped material, I was saying that it's going to be tough for me to keep that down via the esophagus feature. Today's laying kind of back as we record, which is, it's always good to sort of eat a heap of food before you record, especially something that kind of ruins your esophagus like ginger.
Right. I had a little bowl of yogurt before this. Yeah.
Sounds cute.
Yeah. You ate, so I was like, I'll eat.
Oh, yeah. Peer pressure. Love it. Okay, can I do my other peek?
You have more peek?
I've got one more.
Do it.
Can I be honest? I'm not remembering it right now at this time, so I'm going to have to check my notes app. Okie dokie. My strength is returning. It's back, baby. I'm back.
Per our last episode, you were like, I have no muscles.
Yeah, I was saying that I was feeling really weak because I kind of was like off my training regimen, like my regularly scheduled program for basically since November. I felt like I didn't have like a consistent 3+ weeks where I was able to like train and take my creatine and eat my protein. I'm back in a big, big way because this past week I have felt like an animal.
How so?
I don't know. I think it's just like I've been training more consistently. Like I've actually been able to get back to my routine for real this time, and the creatine is starting to hit. It's been a month now since I like started it back up consistently, and you know how it takes 30 days. Mm-hmm. You know about this?
Yeah, you told me that actually.
Oh, sweet. Yep, I love to share knowledge. I really do.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I'm getting that strength back. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling big.
Oh, wow. What a quick turnaround.
It was quick. I think I was on like the precipice when we had last spoken about
I was
it.
hopeful when we last spoke.
Were you?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said something about your body remembering you being strong, and then it's like,
Yeah.
oh, we've done that.
Yeah. Every time I'm going to forget. Every time I lose my strength, I'm going to forget, and I'm going to be like, I'll never get this back, and I always do. So thanks for believing in me.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah.
Are you inviting me to collaborate on something?
I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Are you inviting me to collaborate on something?
No.
Are you via...
No, I opened my notes app, and I think it briefly showed me a little Jamie Green collaboration, question mark.
Oh.
And I said, not necessary.
No, I don't know what sort of secret file it's trying to share with you, but I'm not doing it willingly.
Okay.
Okay, so those are my peaks. Would we like to feel a little freaky and maybe you go peaks and then we kind of return to my pits?
And then we go buckets afterwards? Sure. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do peaks. I have one peak. It's super weak and stupid. So there is this little brown pit bull mix, little compact dog that is in a yard in my neighborhood. You've met him, haven't you? Pork Chop?
Yeah.
His name is not Pork Chop. I have named him Pork Chop via his body type and personality. He doesn't come out when it's cold.
Oh.
They don't release him long term when it's cold.
Oh, they're afraid for his safety, his temperature?
I'm not sure. He is more than prepared to be a little bit cold. However, I check pretty much every time I walk. Like, I'm walking by Pork Chop's yard, and I'm like, is Pork Chop out? And I'm like, no, he's not out, but...
Just in case.
He's been out about 3 times.
Spring is here.
Spring
is
is
here. You know
here.
what they say. If Pork Chop's outside, spring has sprung.
And that is my peak.
Wow. Because I think that that's very telling of much more than just Pork Chop being out. It's like better days are ahead. You know, it's like the groundhog popping its head out of the ground.
Good fortune.
Right. 30
right
years.
Corner. Right. 30 years of good fortune. Pork Chop has revealed himself to me. I've cultivated amazing vibrations for myself.
It is my favorite time of the year. When he's out. No, Pork Chop.
Oh, when Pork Chop is
when
free roam.
Yes. Yeah, my favorite. Yeah, free range pork chop. My pits are like stupid. I actually have to look at what they are, and I was trying to choose just one, and that was proving a little difficult at this time. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna do just the general. This one's kind of light. We're gonna keep it kind of light. The general feeling of.
How many do you have?
Well, in my mind, billions. I woke up this morning feeling like it's awful. It's awful. And nothing in particular really caused that, which is making me think that I need to see a professional.
Awesome. Oh, that is awesome.
It is so cool. It is so cool. To wake up and just feel like a sense of sort of dread and panic for almost no reason whatsoever. I am, like, as you know, in the process of moving, kind of like transitional space, and that's what I've counted as my pit, is the feeling
Limbo.
of limbo. Like, it's so bad right now. Work is hard because of it. Like, living in my space, sleeping, feeling comfortable is like really proving to be difficult right now.
I was going to say that when you said you woke up with dread. I was like, you're in a really weird place right now.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm sure that that's contributing to it completely. So I'll just count that as my one pit. It's the feeling of transition. Okay, your turn.
Oh, you're done. Okay. Let me check my pits. I have 2 pits.
I know I made it sound like that was going to go on for a lot longer.
You did.
I think we can just get to it later. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to do one of my pits and not the second one. I just added that to my notes, and I just don't like that one. So we're going to eliminate it.
Go ahead.
My pit happened 2 nights ago, kind of. So
it's an event.
It's an event. This is a little bit of a tale. So I was at the gym the other day, and I was itching behind my knee. Why was I doing that? There were a couple bug bites there.
Okay.
I was like, it's a little bit early for bug bites. But me personally, I'm always getting a bug bite. I'm always getting 10 bug bites.
I get you.
So I swept it under the rug, and I was like, of course I have a bug bite. I went outside. It's spring. Maybe a bug woke up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Moved on.
Sort of like pork chop.
And I was just feeling these through my workout pants. And I was like, I think there's 2, whatever. Next day, I think I'm dry brushing. I see them. There's like 15 behind my knee, some on my calf, some up on my hip. And I was like, okay, that was more than I thought. But still, this is within the norm for me. I sometimes just get 40 bug bites.
Yeah.
I was in a skort. I've gone like full skort mode when the sun's out. Sweatshirt skort. I'm getting bug bites, whatever. Then the next morning, James showed me some bug bites on his arm.
Oh.
And they looked like mine. There were a couple on his forearm. There was one big weird one on his bicep. And I was like, I have some of those. However, he had just been doing a lot of yard work, moving around a lot of yard waste. Maybe he released some bugs. I was present, and I was like, that must have been it. Whatever. I'm kind of relaxed at this time. Then that night, I was talking to Jess in her bedroom in my home. She was laying in her bed next to her curtain, looks at her curtain, picks up a bug, and says, I don't like the looks of that bug, squishes it, flicks it. We talk no longer about that.
Okay.
And I'm like, whatever. I don't think anything about it.
There's no concerns being raised at this point about the fact that you're all sort of having like bug related incidents.
I wasn't connecting it like the Jess bug part. I was like, whatever.
Okay.
A bug. Our house is old. There's bug. Okay. Then 2 nights ago, I drive up to Logan's house, my boyfriend's house, and he shows me 3 bites on the side of his butt cheek.
Oh.
And I was like, now I'm worried, because how would Logan get 3 bug bites on his butt cheek, because he's not wearing a skort? However, when he lays in my bed, he's wearing like underwear and or nothing.
Sure.
And then I went full, I have bed bugs.
Oh.
I went full, I have bed bugs at home. I had just gotten to his house. I'm texting James. James is an hour and a half away from our house at a play.
Oh, he's at the theater.
I'm like, you need to go home from the theater and go look in my bed now.
Right.
And he was like, I'll do it when I get home. Then I go full panic, crying.
As you should, as I would be as well.
I've had bed bugs before.
Have you?
I stopped Googling stuff. Yeah, when I was younger in like middle school, we got them from a hotel in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, represent.
When we went to go see the theater.
Oh, the theatre. You're just, whenever you try to be a man of culture, something happens with the bed bugs.
Okay, so I sent James home. I texted Jessica. And I was like, Jess, was that bug on your curtain in any way a bed bug? Because she's a bed bug expert, which I was grateful for. And she was like, I didn't think so.
Okay.
But now I am concerned. She starts panicking.
Okay.
It's 9 p.m. at night.
Does Jess have any bites at this point?
She has no bites. Me and James and Logan have bites only. So James eventually gets home. I have Jess call him, so he knows exactly how to check for bed bugs. He's like, there's nothing.
Okay.
But I'll wash your bedding if you want. And I said, okay. So we washed my bedding. I managed to get some sleep that night. Next day, Jess came home. She checked the whole house, no bed bugs. So I really am thinking now that it's an outside bug.
Okay.
There's no bed bugs. Jess checked the whole house.
And did the bites resolve themselves? Like,
They're I don't have any new bites.
are they going away?
They are going away.
Okay.
Super itchy.
Huh. No animal has fleas.
No animal has fleas. We've had fleas before, and I had never gotten bites from that.
Okay. Wow, I don't know what to tell you. There's some really scary things out there that I could probably hypothesize what's biting you, but I don't think I even want to bring that into this space.
Yeah, I think it's fine. As long as it's not bed bugs, I don't give a crap what bit me, honestly.
Okay, there's some pretty scary things out there.
Yeah, and I've gotten bit by all of them. Mm-hmm. So have you. I've seen your bites.
You have seen my body with the bites on them. Yeah.
So that's going to be my pit.
That's a pretty scary one, I have to say. Hopefully you can figure that out in a few business days.
I think it's just going to go away, honestly.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sure. Happy
okay,
spring.
so do you want to move on?
Yeah, happy spring.
Okay, well, I happen to make a little list of, actually throughout this week, I've made a little list of what the heck kind of points, a little bit of complaints, a little bit of negativity. Would you like to discuss that?
Yeah, I'm excited for you to bring these complaints to across my desk. Can I ask, are they general? Are they like
They're all general, random.
Got it.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Listeners, are you ready? Wonderful. People who throw chicken bones or bread on the sidewalk, what the heck?
Oh, is that pretty common for you?
It's pretty common for me. There's also some people staying at the Airbnb next to me, and they've been driving four-wheelers around the streets.
Oh, did they...
As a side note, they just pulled into their driveway.
BYO 4W?
They BYO four-wheeler.
Huh.
To Airbnb.
Cool. Do you think that they're doing the four-wheeling elsewhere, or are they just doing it on your street?
I'm not really sure.
I'm not really sure. I couldn't tell you.
Not really sure about that. No. The chicken bones on the street, dogs like to pick them up and try and swallow them.
Yeah.
The areas of the sidewalk where they are, it's like I wouldn't want to eat a chicken wing there ever.
No. Where are they consuming the meat? Like they're sitting on the stoop and having a full chicken meal?
It's like, I think it's like throwing out of their car.
Oh.
Maybe, because sometimes it's like more near the road curb area rather than the like main sidewalk.
Okay.
It's absolutely mind-blowing to me. I can't understand it, and it's so scary when the dog picks up the little bone and tries to put it down the throat.
Yeah, doing a swallow whole sort of thing.
There's also areas in my neighborhood where people like throw their stale bread directly onto the sidewalk for birds, or I don't know who they're feeding.
I didn't think that people were still doing that.
Oh, people are doing that.
Really?
Tons of it. And Toadie's just like a little vacuum.
I know.
It is sick and twisted.
I thought that was generally accepted that you're not supposed to do bread for the birds anymore.
And also it's like anything. Who are you feeding?
I don't know.
Who are you feeding?
An opportunist.
And why on the sidewalk?
Whoever gets to it first, I guess.
Like, it seems like people walk beyond their front yard and then dump their crusts and stale bread on the sidewalk.
Did they know that you can throw it in the trash as well?
I can't tell.
Huh, okay.
Okay, moving on. We have when a viral song sucks for me personally, and I keep wanting to scroll and the song keeps playing, and it makes me so aggravated.
And can you tell me what song you're speaking of right now?
Of course I can. It's Anxiety by Doechii.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay. I love Doechii. Listen to her album.
Yeah.
Wonderful. That particular song, hate its guts.
I can't help but agree.
I don't know what is so horrible about it, but when it comes on, immediately something within me is boiling.
Yeah, that's how I felt about Chappell Roan's, honestly, sorry, but honest to God, like Chappell Roan's entire discography for me personally.
Also, Sabrina Carpenter can push a few buttons for me personally at times, but sometimes I'm like, yeehaw.
Same, me too.
Let's get it.
Yeah,
Sabrina.
me too as well. Yeah, right. Espresso on the wrong day for me could send me spiraling, but on the right day, I'm like, oh, yay, girls.
Yeah, so
Yay, girls song.
that's got to go. And everyone I see that uses it, I'm like, do you hate me? Do you hate yourself? Do you have what about this song is so appealing that I don't get?
I don't really understand the whole, like, a song gets popular and then people just, like, repeatedly use it and everybody's using it, because am I being an elitist? Why would you want to use the same song that everybody else is using? Is it like an algorithm thing?
I do think that they push the more popular tracks, but also, like, I am also elitist in the sense of I would never use one. The
Yeah.
trending audios,
Me neither.
they are none of my business, and I'm not sure whose business they are.
I'm actually kind of awful in the sense that I will look at, you know how you can add a song on Instagram and it tells you how many reels are made with that song.
Yeah.
If it has more than like 300, I'm like, no, thanks for me.
Oh yeah, I'll consider it. It's in my concoction.
You know what I've been
I'm like,
hearing
oh, this
a lot
is in
lately
1,000.
that might be bad for you.
Oh God, what?
I've been hearing Omni Gardens being used a lot lately, and
Same.
It was after you,
I know.
so I think
I'm
that you started
cursing-
something.
I'm cursing this internet sphere. And honestly, Omni Gardens just came up suggested for me on Instagram, and I thought nothing about it.
Right.
Like, it wasn't my own choosing. It was Instagram being like, you might like this. And I was like, I do.
I think you're kind of a
Yay.
trendsetter because I have heard it pretty nonstop since.
Yeah, I've noticed that with a few songs that I've shared. And truly, mostly I just use Instagram suggested.
Me too.
I'm not choosing my own songs, really. You okay, bud?
Yeah, sorry.
Something coming up and down.
Something's coming out and through, pushing out and through. Yeah.
Okay, this one's kind of less surface level.
Oh, it's deeper.
This one it's a little bit deeper, and it's why does change make me sick when someone tells me to do it, and then when I decide to do the same thing, it's so easy and painless.
Well, it's just because you are choosing to do it, right?
Oh, when someone tells me to do something, I'm so hateful.
Oh, me too. I think that's normal, right?
Why is that a thing? What is that in human brains that is making us distasteful?
Well, it's just like if I want to do it, then I want to do it. But if someone else wants me to do it, I don't want to do it. They want me to do it, and so I don't want to do it.
And sometimes it's just like, I kind of want to do what they're saying, but the idea of changing my routine or changing my life to do what they're telling me to do is like, I think that might kill me.
Yeah.
Why? Jamie?
You gotta let people come to their own conclusions, as they always say. You know, they're always saying that. Do you have a specific example?
No, not specifically. It's something I've noticed in other people and in myself recently. I was on... Oh, I do have an example. Posted a YouTube video. You know about that. I went on Patreon and I was like, hey, patrons, I might quit YouTube. Here's the deal. They left me the sweetest comments in the world, but so many of them suggested a solution.
Yeah, right.
And I was like, no.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
But in my head, I was like, I'm not going to be doing any of that.
Yeah, I think that you might end up coming to the same conclusion like 2 months later. You might be like, oh, I actually think I want to do this with my YouTube channel, and then it will be something that like 8 people suggested, but it's just different when you come up with it.
It's fine. Okay. That's my thing that I have gripes with. Like, just get over it and
Right.
Okay. Next one. Okay. Why do people serve matcha if they hate it?
What do you mean? Like cafes?
Yeah. So, like, when you order a matcha at a cafe, sometimes they give you a glass of milk tinged green.
Yeah, they do.
And when I receive that, I'm like, oh, no one here likes matcha. Why are you serving it?
I think it's the societal pressure to be a matcha establishment because it's trendy now.
It is. And they want to fulfill the needs of people, but I'm like, you're
Sucking.
not fulfilling it.
Right.
And then, like, the ceremonial grade is dark, beautiful green, and then the culinary grade is that, like, lighter green. And I'm like, I know you're using culinary grade, and I paid $7 for this.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah. You're paying for the milk.
I'm paying for the milk.
Right. You just need to be like, mind if I hop behind the counter real quick? Mind if I brought my own bag. Mind if I hop behind the counter real quick and just whip you up something and just show you?
Why just take it off the menu?
Are there a lot of places doing that you're experiencing?
There are. I won't order matcha almost anywhere because I think that it sucks.
Oh, yeah.
Matcha at home is so much better.
Right.
Always.
Maybe they'll evolve with time. I feel like matcha's getting so big that people are going to figure it out. You know what everybody's doing right now is that damn ass strawberry matcha. And I feel awful saying it because I do think Proud Hound is one of the places that is serving it.
I've had it there too. Yeah.
I'm sure it's good.
It's good. It's really sweet.
Yeah. The girls are loving it though.
The girls are loving it. Also, it's the 2-layered pink green. Then when you mix it, it goes brown.
I hate any sort of drink. I've had ube matcha before, and it's the same thing where I'm like, starts out Hulk, very fun, turns brown.
Yeah.
And then I'm hating the flavor somehow.
I've had blackberry matcha, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, that's a tough color.
Anyways, they need to stop serving the matcha if they don't care about it.
Yeah, I think that a lot of people, the Pilates princesses, are not caring as much. They're just wanting the green drink, and at the end of the day, that's enough.
And I am aware that I'm a bit elitist about it, even. Sure,
I'll say it.
Sure, I'm elitist about matcha.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next one is, I've been scrolling quite a bit recently, but also this is an all-time thing that I think all the time. Haircut before and after videos.
Oh, I've gotten so many of those lately.
Same. I'm not trying to cut my hair.
No,
I guess I watch them.
If you watch them, that's
usually I just skip to the end.
That's badly because then you're you're physically touching with your little finger. You're physically scrubbing.
I know.
You're interacting.
And like, sweet. Why do I always like the before better than the after? Am I stupid?
That's wild. I don't know if I've experienced seeing a lot of those, but the ones I'm seeing are specifically men who are like kind of scraggly looking at first.
Oh, the male ones are good.
And then they make them into like mullet hot boy, which I'm like, I don't really care to see it, honestly. Like, whatever. Yeah. Like, they all kind of end up having the same haircut by the end of the video. So
sure. I'm watching a lot of feminine haircuts.
Okay, like big, fluffy?
Long, shaggy bang, or straight to mullet, or a little pixie bob. All of them. And every time I'm like, really liked your hair before?
That's tough. You should comment.
What is wrong with me?
You should leave a comment. Just say,
liked it before.
Hey, would prefer the first one. Hey, I'd love to see a little bit less. I'd like to see a little bit less of the second haircut and more of the first.
And more of the first. Yeah. Put it back.
Yeah. I mean, why not leave a comment since so many people sort of are insistent on leaving comments to you and me as well, since that's okay to do.
I guess I could.
Yeah. That's what people are thinking when they comment on your YouTube videos, is I guess I could. And they do.
I do think I'm in the minority, though.
Of not liking the after.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all I'm saying is that I'd like to see less of the second and more of the first, is all I'm saying, sort of.
I came here because I saw the first haircut, and then I got the second one, which I didn't want.
I was promised the first, not the second. And for some reason, I'm seeing a lot of the second here, and I'm not. But all good things. Like, oh my goodness, love you to death. But just totally kidding, of course. Yeah.
Okay. Anyone who agrees with me, let me know, because I'm not thinking anyone will. Along with the scrolling topic, who are the people that are like, let me make a new at Target reel?
Right. Yes. Are they being sponsored, or are they just like lifestyle girls?
Or are they just like, I'm obsessed with Target, look at this new gingham set they have? And I'm like, huh?
I think that people rely on these content creators to know what's new at Target. They're not like, I'm going to go to Target and see what's new. They're like, I need to check in with Christina and see what she's seeing at the dollar spot.
But what's in it for them?
Well, I'm seeing the anti-Target hauls recently. Like
I've seen some of those.
De-influencing, like, don't buy it, not worth it. Mm-hmm. And that some of them are just so obvious to me, but others I'm like, oh, okay. Sure. I'm guilty. I will go into like the beauty section especially and say, what's new at Target? And I'll look. And I did that yesterday. I'll say it.
Okay. I don't ever do that.
That's fine.
They don't have what I want.
No, oftentimes they don't have what you would want.
However, I will go down to the local Whole Foods, and sometimes I'll wander out of my grocery routine and I'll look at the personal care products.
Me as well.
So, I've shopped. I shop.
Just not at Target.
I'm not really shopping at Target. I feel like Target's really gone downhill.
Yeah, I actually feel a little repulsed by the dollar section.
Has Target gone downhill, or did I change? Did me or Target change?
You've changed. I think you've grown out of Target. I think Target's doing their best to keep up with the times.
Okay. Who do you think Target's main audience is?
30-year-old white women.
Me.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I feel awful. I forgot. Sometimes I look at you and I'm like, that's just Leigh. I don't see 30-year-old white woman, but that is who you are.
I am a 31-year-old white woman.
That's so fun. I actually forgot. I was trying to remember your exact age, whether you were 31 or 32 the other day. Because you're turning 32 kind of soon.
Yeah, next month.
Yeah, what day?
April 21st.
April 21st, you're turning 32.
32.
Awesome.
And I'm going to go to Target.
Yeah, it's like pulling you in. Your demographic.
Leigh, we've got tons of junk.
We've got gingham.
We have swimsuits that fit no one. Please come in.
We've got swimsuits that make your bucket look bad.
We have plastic cups. So, yeah. My last bullet point on my list was wet socks, wet sleeves.
Oh,
that is it.
Oh, I just got a full chill thinking about either of those sensations.
Now, this came up right before we started recording. I had to walk my little butt up to James's attic bedroom where Gus is with his water bowl right by the mic, and he managed to dump his whole water bowl onto my two socks.
I knew something would go wrong when you went up there. I just had this feeling that when you said I need to get the mic from Gus, I said something dangerous is going to occur.
Then Gus got so scared that he ran from the water that he spilled onto my socks and did not get on him, and then he cowered in his bed. So
naturally, I had to
splash my way down the stairs in my soaking wet socks with the mic and cord.
And he
then
just
changed my socks.
ripped them off. Okay, good. I spilled coffee.
I ripped them off.
I spilled coffee on my person down my chest, and
inside or outside shirt.
It was a jacket, sort of like a zip-up jacket. It got the inside of the zip-up jacket wet with coffee and creamer. Yeah. And I said out loud, "Are you kidding me?" It was this morning when I was feeling dread.
Dread plus coffee down the shirt.
I said, "Are you kidding me?" And I ripped it off and I washed under the sink, and I was able to avoid a stain because, as you know, I've been pretty stain prone as of late.
Good for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the end of my list. What did you think?
I love when you complain. I didn't prepare any complaints myself, but I think that all of those are great things to complain about, you know.
This has kind of been my podcast today.
I like that because after our last episode, of course, I walked away feeling that I wanted to see less of Jamie Green and more of Leigh Alexson.
Really?
Genuinely.
I didn't want to see either of us.
It was pretty bad. Like, it honestly makes me feel like I don't want anybody I know to ever listen to this podcast. And like my roommate M came out of the room and said, "I'm listening to the podcast," and I was like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
Oh no. And they're like, "I'm enjoying it." They liked the part where I was talking about being a desperate lonely. What was I? No, they were listening to I'm Sorry.
I liked when you said maybe I have toxic masculinity. That was really funny.
Thank you. I should have clipped that, but I have deleted the video from my computer, so I can't.
Wonderful.
No, Em was talking about the Halloween episode and said that they were laughing out loud at the part where I said I was blowing the kazoo whistle alone, trick-or-treating, trying to find kids. And
trying to summon the kids.
Having tears in my eyes as my parents were laughing at me 20 feet behind. So
I also really, really like that part.
Yeah, people do like that tidbit.
People like you suffering, so keep it up.
I will. I am. I want to talk about fitness and gym, but like maybe we need to save that for another episode. I don't know if that's a whole can of worms.
Let's have this one just be chat episode, and then we'll do full fitness. We'll take questions.
Oh, that's
fun. We'll
do
our own talk. We'll do full fitness 24-hour podcast live.
We could do a live stream
at the gym
episode on the treadmills. I was actually having a thought yesterday on my walking pad. How funny would it be if we recorded an episode with both of us on walking pads in studio?
Can you imagine the breathing that would have? I would have to be at 0.5.
That is why I immediately said I'm not going to pitch this idea.
No.
Because I'm already a breather.
Same. I'm cutting my breath. Boom, boom, boom. Cut every 5 seconds.
I don't find yours to be that bad. I find mine to be like so sick and fucked up.
I mean, I edit you and I don't think that.
You heard when we recorded at my house, you heard when your audio was like cutting out and it was just me and we were trying to like splice it together. It was like breath central, like I was heaving on the mic.
But you also have it like in your mouth.
Yeah, but it was like I was breathing like laboriously, like
you poor thing.
Wrong, yeah. The Stacey Sims podcast that you recommended.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about that more in the fitness episode, but
yeah, teaser.
I actually have been recommending that to every person in my life, in my direct life.
Me as well.
Of all genders and ages.
I have been recommending that left and right. I'm talking about it 24/7. I learned so much from that. But that's just a tease. For our next episode, we'll talk about it then.
Female health and fitness, secrets and hacks.
Secrets, hacks, longevity, how to live longer, how to shrink your body.
Yeah, how to get teeny tiny.
How to get weepy woppy. I found this new lady on TikTok. I forget what it's like. Let me check. I think I liked one of her TikToks, but she's this like Italian woman from New Jersey. Okay. And I've fallen in love with her, which is something I do not do.
Oh, you're getting parasocial with it?
She's maybe in her 50s or something. Let me see if I can find her. And
What's
she
her
is the
genre?
funniest. She's like literally just yapping at the camera, being a bitch 24/7,
Oh yeah, I love a bitch.
responding to comments bitch mode in like a light Italian accent. All of it is selfies of herself. Her at is Kitchen Killer Lisa.
Kitchen Killer Lisa.
I'll watch any of her videos that come up. There's like a minute long. I'm on the treadmill. I'm watching them front to back. And all she is on there, she's like, I don't give a fuck about you, bitch. If you want to get on my comments and say this shit, I'm not showing you my husband.
Oh, I see her.
I live in New Jersey. She is so awesome. So if you're looking for a new creator,
I am.
she might be to your taste and or some of our listeners. However, she's not necessarily nice. If you're looking for someone nice, she's not the person. However, I'm looking for someone a little bit mean.
Yeah, I like a mean woman for sure.
She's very direct.
I think we need to start being meaner as a collective. We've almost full circle been so nice that we're getting mean again.
I feel that, where it's like I've been so nice for so long that people know that I'm lying.
Right. It's like, well, she can't be that nice.
And they're right.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell people that.
That I'm not nice, or that you're not nice.
That I'm not nice, but you're not nice either.
No.
And people that think that we're nice. Now, I don't want to act like we're bad people. Like, I don't want to get on here and be like, we're mean, we wish ill will on people.
I'd say we're of the normal type of people.
I'm just a hater. Like, I am a hater, and I mean, to a certain degree, I think it needs to stop, but like, to a certain degree, I think it's healthy.
Right. I think it's within all human brains to have hater tendencies, though the internet people have to hide it because they may offend someone that they may be hating on publicly and permanently on the internet.
Yeah, and I do think that within the art sphere, the image is you're not supposed to be mean.
You have to be nice.
You have to be so nice. You have to be so cute.
I'm not nice.
You have to be so cute and nice.
You do have to be so cute and so nice.
Yeah.
And quirky.
I'm pretty not cute lately.
Really?
Yeah, like, I don't mean my physical general appearance. Like, that's fine, I guess. It's a little yucky sometimes, but it's just like my entire lifestyle's not cute right now.
Because of transitioning, or just by choice?
My dark house, I can't film anything. Obviously, I've complained about this ad nauseum.
Get at it again.
I can't film anything. There's no natural lighting. There's like one source of natural lighting, and that room has nothing in it at this point. Victor's meowing pretty constantly as well, which is not great background noise for a cute video.
Right.
It's not like cute, like, oh, cute cat meow. It's like, okay, so there's a screaming thing in the background. And then just feeling ugly, greasy,
I do.
Ugly, greasy, why do your teeth look like that sort of thing.
Oh, the teeth.
Yeah.
I never think about my teeth.
I'm always thinking about your teeth.
Do you want one?
No. Okay. I already have enough. They actually had to take some teeth out of my mouth as a kid because there was too many.
Really?
My mouth's just really small. It's really, really tiny. And so they had to do a lot of removal of teeth.
My sister did the same thing.
Really?
Did she have a tiny
small
mouth? Yeah.
Did dentists ever make fun of her?
No. Did dentists make fun of you?
They laughed at me.
In your face? Or behind the little half wall that's there?
No, right in front
Snickering.
of me. They didn't even try to. They did call a hygienist in the room one time. They were like, "Look at how tiny."
You just hear the hygienist behind that little wall.
Yeah.
Oh, so little. Loser face. Yeah. Loser mouth.
Well, they didn't quite go as far to say that, but
they could have.
They might be.
I've been looking for a podcast like this where people just talk.
Okay.
Having a horrible time trying to find one.
Why not watch Brooke and Connor make a podcast?
I tried, but they talk so much pop culture.
They do
and
a lot
I don't
of pop
know.
culture.
I don't know pop culture.
Yeah, well, you could through them.
They talk about like shows I would have to watch, like Lost. I'm not gonna watch Lost.
No. I didn't even know they talked about Lost.
I'm not sure if they did, but it feels like that to me, where it's like, there are 5 seasons of the show, let's talk. And I'm like,
Right.
oh, for the love of God, Connor.
Yeah, Connor. I mean, Emergency Intercom, I don't listen to them, but they do that.
Why don't you listen?
I find it really difficult to start a new
Me too.
parasocial relationship. Yeah.
Me too. So that's why I love the Patreon ones, because I kind of already know the people.
Right. I really only have 2 people, which is you and Kelly, and that's it.
Yeah, I listen to
Bird
doesn't post.
Bird doesn't have a podcast, which is stupid.
They try sometimes. They'll like post one every 6 months, which I'm just like, are you trying to bait me?
That's gonna
Sicko?
piss me off. I want all of my friends to be posting podcasts constantly.
As do I. I have thought about messaging Megan Wang directly and saying, could you add a second podcast reward, because I can't stand this.
You should.
And I think she might fall for it.
I think she would do anything that you say, just like I would. As you know, I've changed my entire Patreon due to your requests. Little do
That is
patrons
funny.
know that the reason
I'm
they
in complete
have
control.
a sticker tier is because of Leigh Ellickson. I was feeling sick of doing the video content. It just was taking it out of me.
Yeah, if you're looking for more Jamie Green, Jamie has double podcasts every month on Patreon.
I do.
As a plug.
If you're looking for more of me and less of Leigh.
Double podcasts on patreon.com.
Right. What's tough is you will be hearing about Leigh, because I mention her probably every podcast as she does me and hers.
Yes. But we can do censored versions if we have to.
Right. Yeah. Like, I can add an additional tier. That's
I'll
sort
just
of
change the name. I'll be like Betty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with
Betty
like a
Red.
AI robot voice over top.
Betty Red.
The evil Jamie Green, Betty Red. No, the nice Jamie.
The nice Jamie Green, since we are
Yeah.
mean.
Hey, I have one more complaint. I actually just thought of it, yeah. It's when people on TikTok do POV, you just found a coffee shop, whatever. POV, you found an artist who makes cute sculptures of frogs. Any sort of like, just say, I make cute sculptures of frogs.
POV, you just found your next cutesy comfort creator.
Yeah, POV, your husband is the best man in the world. You found a husband who's the best man in the world. Like, don't project your fantasy onto me. I didn't stumble upon this. I didn't walk into a cabin in Pacific Northwest. Don't force it on me.
So mean of them.
Like, you're including me in your sick little game.
It's
I didn't
mostly
ask to be a part of it.
It's mostly the POV, you just found your healthy hair comfort creator. I'm like, what?
I've not seen like that specific.
Oh, I have seen almost that specific
Crazy
one.
that people are calling themselves a comfort creator.
POV,
Like-
you just found your new favorite thin hair, healthy hair creator. I'm like,
Good, I was looking. Oh, thank goodness.
thank God, POV. Thank God I found you, POV.
Like, I just don't get it. Why we
Can
have
we
this
make
new
one for
language.
Yeah Maybe?
Oh, we should. POV, you just found your new 2 favorite chatty comfort creators. POV, you just found your new favorite brunette and blondie combo.
Can our listeners leave comments of what our POV should be when we make our thing, so we don't have to think about it personally?
Yeah, because
Hit us with what you think our POV caption could be.
I'm a little scared. Like, I want people to perceive that, but I'm also like,
Perceive us in the most gross way you can.
yeah, can you make it like real and raw?
POV, you just found the two dumbest creators who should stop creating ASAP.
Two dumbest bitches you've ever seen in your life. Okay, you want to do song rec?
Yeah, let's do song rec.
Okay, I'm not ready whatsoever, so I have to dig.
Oh, I am. I can talk for a little bit about mine too.
Oh, cool.
I was at the gym yesterday, and was it yesterday? Yes. And I decided to listen to Fleetwood Mac's album from 2003, which is like an album no one listens to, but my dad did. And I was like, oh, I listened to this when I was little. I listened to it. And one, I can tell exactly which songs my dad loved and which ones he didn't give a SH star T about, because I know half of them only, and the other half I feel like I've never heard.
Oh, interesting.
Which I think was really funny, but my song rec is from that album, and it's Say Goodbye by Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, cute. You were listening to that at the gym?
I was listening to that at the gym, and I also had the hat I have on right now that says Stevie Nicks on it.
Wow, you're branding yourself as
Yeah.
something very unique at the gym.
Yeah, POV, you found your Fleetwood Mac gym
Your
comfort creator.
Indie 60s blondie.
Quirky, buff
Quirky,
bitch.
skinny, buff bitch. BITCH. We're not funny. My song rec is going to be... Which one will it be? Is going to be Television by the Night Tapes.
Can you tell
You
me
know
a little
Night
bit
Tapes?
about that?
Oh. Yeah, is your phone dying?
It is dying.
Okay. Okay, it's going very slow. I think I'm going to lose you. I'm feeling scared. I feel like I'm blacking out, Leigh. Quick.
You are fucking.
Oh, thank God, that was close.
I am gonna have. You're not gonna see.
Whew. Okay, that's fine. Are you adding the songs to the Spotify or something? Okay. Awesome. Did you bring your mic with you?
No, they can't hear me right now.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'll talk a little bit about my song. The Night Tapes is like ethereal girl high-pitched vocal, sort of like angel singing, I would describe it as, but like more digital. And their music makes me feel like I am visiting an indie small big city that I don't live in, and I'm walking around alone, and I'm drinking one beer on an empty stomach.
Wow, this is
And
specific.
I'm wearing like hot outfit, like white tank top, jeans. And nobody knows me.
I'm not sure how you can accomplish describing songs like this.
I think because I've like felt that way about their music in the past. And I associate
I've cultivated
an environment so specific.
so specific.
Yeah. So Pacific.
So Pacific.
Yeah, can I tell you one quick thing
Be
before we
be my guest, Jamie Green.
sign off? Oh, now I kind of feel like I have the floor and I want to just keep yapping your ear off.
Okay.
Like I want to hold you hostage.
Sure. Just plug my phone in. I could last
Okay.
for a while.
Good. These, I don't know if I could call them like comedy YouTubers. It feels weird calling them that, but in short, the podcast Brooke and Connor make a podcast. They have a friend, Channing, who she just hit 5,000 subscribers on YouTube. She's like smaller, but she is like the core of their sense of humor.
Okay.
She is like coming up with all of the sayings, all of the ways of speaking, which I steal from all the time.
Oh, I'd love to steal.
Like, I steal from Channing repeatedly on a regular basis. There's a lot of things I say that people don't
Really?
realize I've just completely, snatched.
Wow.
Yeah, I put my spin on it, but like I've snatched and I'll own up to that openly. But she has this bit she does where I don't know if she's referring to a real restaurant or just like a fictional place, but she always calls it Adagiana's. She's like, oh, we're going to Adagiana's tonight. And I think that it can be used for like a real place, like just going out to eat at some restaurant. Like, oh, we're going to Adagiana's by the sea, or Adagiana's like on the border, Adagiana's east. So I recommend next time you want to go out to eat somewhere you really love, just Ask people if they want to go to Adagiana's.
Adagiana's.
Yeah, like, I love when I visit Cincinnati and we go to Adagiana's, and I love their seasonal menu.
It just sounds like you're saying Maggiano's to me.
It is sort of like, I believe it's sort of a play on any generic Italian, but it's like upper class. It's like nice, you know, like.
Okay, like a Seasons 52.
It's like a Seasons 52, like Adagiana's.
Adagiana's.
Right.
I'm gathering. I'm getting it.
Okay, and you could really make up any Italian word. Bellagio. A night at the Bellagio.
Oh, and I got this lovely bread basket at Adagiana's.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that Adagiana's is always going to deliver with sort of the seasonal breads and with the fruits and nuts and charcuterie.
And I was able to take home a full meal out of my one meal. So I got 2 meals for one.
And that's how things just go
at
Adagiana's. Yeah. Of Cincinnati. Adagiana's of Cleveland. All right. Happy springtime to everyone.
Happy 50th episode as well.
Happy 50th birthday. I've really only been here, I think, for 5 or 6. 10?
Who knows?
How long have I been a host?
Do you want me to check? I'd be happy to.
I think it's been since 42. I have like this very strong inclination that it was 42.
And we are on 50?
Yes, I've only been here for 8.
Let me type in our podcast name on youtube.com.
In the search box.
In the search box. The Yeah Maybe podcast. Jamie Green entered episode 42. That's correct.
And somehow, Leigh, it feels like a lifetime. Somehow it feels as though I have been here for longer than 8.
Imagine doing 50 episodes.
I can't.
What the heck am I? I need to quit.
I'm so happy that I was here for our final episode.
It's about time that I quit.
And I know you're all about that lately.
Isn't it? Oh, it is a theme of my life that I like to quit.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
And everyone around me, someone expresses a problem to me, my first response is, have you thought about quitting?
Right, and do they say, no, I hadn't considered that.
So many people haven't considered that.
People need to be considering quitting.
They're scared to fail, but quitting isn't failing.
Oh, honey, what if you fail, but what if you fly?
Sweet. Thank you for listening to the end. I'm really impressed with all the listeners that are here currently. If you are here, give yourself a pat on the back. Can I just say that someone did comment in so much honesty that they couldn't tell Jamie and I apart because they are not a native speaker?
I'm seeing more and more of those.
It keeps happening.
Well, that's fine.
I didn't know that would be a reality, and it is, which I'm finding even funnier now.
I don't blame them at all.
I mean, one of us is AI and the other one is hosting the whole thing.
That's true. Figure out which one's which.
In episode 51. In our fitness episode.
In our fitness episode live from the Bellagio.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye-bye.
Leave us alone.